What's going on, CDL fans? It is time for another game day in the Car Demolition League, the August 4th game day. We start game 5's here today. Should be some fun things to watch. Of course, San Diego with the chance to clinch their series and punch their ticket to the second round. Los Angeles would be waiting for them in round 2 if they did, but nonetheless, Firebirds looking to hang on. We'll get into that in a little bit. And of course, the Hartford Homies and Bradford Brawlers tied at 2 games apiece. They're going to break their tie today, but who's going to take that 3-2 series lead? And it's a critical one to speak of. So let's get into these series and maybe a little bit more in detail and talk about them a little bit. Well, I'll talk about them with my imaginary friend. Just kidding. Let's get a look at how these series are shaping up. Game 5 previews. Well, CDL fans, first game. CDL is happening, Mom, Pa. Someone called the cops. Oh shit, they are on our street. Some action going on outside of CDL studios at the moment here. Anyways, first series that we are going to get into here, Hartford Homies, Bradford Brawlers. Looking like it's been a fun series to watch so far. We saw the Homies tie the series up at 2 games apiece. Both teams, I think, definitely playing a little bit better. It's not like it was in the first 2 games, to where it was one car gets the job done on each side, and so on and so forth. We're more into that phase now, I think. It's more of a team aspect now, heading into Game 5. So the Homies stepped up, won Game 4. I think good teamwork all the way around. Bradford, of course, just fell short, losing 15-10. That's where you kind of have to have cars like, I think it was Green Indy, actually a 5-point gainer. You have to have them stepping up in situations like that. You definitely need him to perform better at 5-point gainer, but really Hartford, really a tough team to put Green Indy up against. And I'll tell you why. A lot of guys on Hartford, like you got Hammer, then you got Pink Indy, or not Pink Indy, Indy 5, Hammer. Those 2 cars, heavier. Plus 46 Junior, he's a heavier car. Going up against a car like, for example, Green Indy. Green Indy's he's aerodynamic, but he's lost some of that front end over the years, all the battles, and not only that, he's a lightweight. So you put him up against these heavy guys, he just gets boiled over, So I really think his best matchup is maybe against Silver and Black Attack Junior, because he's the lightest car on that Hartford squad. So that's the simple reason why. Green Indy, not so good on that front line. Again, not good against the Hartford Homies. Just too heavy of a team, really, for him to go toe-to-toe against. But we'll see what happens here in Game 5 in this best-of-7 series. Both these teams looking for what would be a critical 3-2 series lead. Imagine if Bradford can get it. Game 6, they'll also have at home. And if Hartford can get it, at least they can kind of feel a little bit more secure, knowing that if it came down to it, Game 7, they would have home turf. So we'll see what happens here in Game 5 in a little bit. Let's get to the preview of the other series happening today. Keep in mind there's only 2. Philadelphia and LA would have been playing Game 5 today, but they decided to get sweeps, so they don't have to. But let's get a look at that San Diego Phoenix series. Their Game 5 today as well. Well, folks, the San Diego Lightning 1 game away from punching their ticket to the second round. The Phoenix Firebirds, I can pretty much spell out their problem for them. Captain. Comes down to the captain spot. They've been losing games 15-10. So right there, that just shows your captain's not getting it done. It also shows your 5-point gainer's not able to get it done either. So really, the second half of Phoenix's lineup really needing to step up and maybe even the front of their lineup a little bit just to kind of keep them in the game, but nonetheless, I think they definitely have been. It's just been that captain spot and that 5-point gainer not being able to produce those flips. Produce those flips that they need to produce in order to get wins in this series. San Diego taking full advantage of that. 24 Hours has been a complete monster against this Phoenix squad when he heads out there against Green Arrow, as a matter of fact. 24 Hours doing his job and doing what he does best. He's getting flips and he's getting the Lightning wins. He needs one more win today, and the Lightning will head on to face the LA Blades in the Western Conference semifinals. Can they get it done, or can the Phoenix Firebirds finally get their problem solved and maybe keep their season alive? We'll see. They're trying to force a Game 6 today. That being said, I think we are ready for CDL action here on this August 4th edition of CDL Live. Bradford and Hartford. That 2-2 series tie going to be broke in just a moment after we listen to Nissan World rap song and stuff like that. You'll get Game 5's only on CDL Live.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Well, CDL fans, it is time for our quest for Crash Bowl XVIII to continue here today. Pair of Game 5's on tap for you. Of course, Philadelphia and Washington, LA and Indy. No Game 5 was needed. Pair of sweeps in the last time these teams met up 2 days ago. Is the Hartford Homies and the Bradford Brawlers set for their Game 5. Game 5 and Game 6 will be needed in the series. These two met up 2 days ago when that happened. Hartford evened the series up at 2 apiece with the 15-10 win. It's been close ever since the end of Game 2 when the two teams beat each other in shutouts to open the series. So we continue and carry on today with Game 5. Find out who's going to take that critical 3-2 edge in this best of 7. So we got the Hartford Homies, the 4 seed of the Eastern Conference, Tim Geyser's squad on the road to take on the number 5 seed of the Eastern Conference, Shane Geyser's Bradford Brawlers. Should be an interesting game. It's been a hell of a series. I don't see why this game be any different. Let's get a look at the lineups. Homies, Brawlers.
And that's why they call me. I can't deny.
Okay, here we go. 46 Junior starting things off against Whiteout. Game on. These two cars collide, and 46 Junior's down 5-0. Bradford in the lead. Out comes Indy 5. Indy 5 out there battling Whiteout. Spin image of Pink Indy, but Indy 5 is now down 10-0. Bradford in the lead. Hammer looking to keep Hartford in this game now. And the home field advantage works for the Brawlers. Their second shutout in this series. 15-0 the final score. Thank you, Al. But nonetheless, 15-0. The Bradford Brawlers win Game 5. They take a 3-2 lead in this best out of 7 series. Coming up next, the San Diego Lightning. Looking to clinch their series. They got the 3-1 lead. Of course, the Phoenix Firebirds looking to stay alive. So we'll see what happens next on CDL Live. Our August 4th game day. Continue. Come to us at
That's my favorite song.
Welcome back to CDL Live, our August 4th game day, continuing on.
Call me out.
Welcome back to CDL Live, ladies and gentlemen, our August 4th game day, continuing on here. We got the Phoenix Firebirds. They are on the road for this one. They are looking to keep their season alive. They are down 3-1, 1 game away from elimination. Looking for the win, desperately in need of a win today. The San Diego Lightning, with the win today, can punch their ticket to the second round of the 2014 playoffs. With home turf on their side, it's what they look to do. We'll find out what happens. But first, the lineups. The San Diego Lightning and Matt Geiser's Phoenix Firebirds. Okay, here we go. Mika will start the game off for the Firebirds, and Dirty Snow will start things off for the Lightning. The Lightning, the 6th seed, the Firebirds, the 3 seed, and we start this game off. Game 5, tied at 5. And now 40 coming out there for Phoenix to take on 7 series. And 7 series is down. 10-5, Firebirds in the lead. Out comes 24 hours to compete with 40 now. 40 in 24 hours. 40 with a flip can keep the Firebirds alive in the series, and an interference call. Both cars still up anyway. Back to their own sides they'll go. And 24 hours, of course, trying to tie this game up at 10. Oh, almost had it there. That time of interference, saving 40. Still a 10-5 game. Phoenix in the lead. Looking to win this thing, keep their season alive. One flip away from doing so, the Southern Division champions are. And that time, there is a grazing shot. No interference. No interference on that one, but they will switch sides. Both cars still up. I'll keep going at it here. This time there is an interference. Straight into the close. Got him way on the ground here. Anyways, it saves 40 from being down there. So 24 hours has to get that clean flip on him. Still looking for it. Still a 10-5 game. Make it 10-10. 24 hours tying this thing up.
Boom, they go, boom, they go.
And here comes Fully Go for the Phoenix Firebirds. He's got the defense that the Firebirds need to possibly win this game. And he's got the flip there. 24 hours down. It's a 15-10 lead for the Firebirds. Out comes 44 trying to force OT. Almost did there. 44, heavyweight car that he is. But he goes down there. No interference, and the Firebirds stay alive. They win this game 15-10 the final. After losing 3 straight games to San Diego in this series. Gotta remember, Phoenix had that 1-0 series lead. San Diego then came back, won 3 in a row, so now Phoenix looking to do the same. Part 1 of that is done. They got the win here in Game 5. They keep their season alive for another 2 days at least. 3-2 series, San Diego leads that best out of 7 series, and that does it for this game day. The Firebirds with a 15-10 win, keeping their season alive. Tomorrow's game day, Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh looking to win that series and punch their ticket to the second round. Tampa Bay looking to hang on as the number 8 seed. Buffalo also looking to hang on. They're down 3-1 to Puerto Rico right now, so Buffalo will be looking to stay alive. Puerto Rico, of course, trying to punch their ticket to the second round. Chicago, same thing. They're looking to punch their ticket to the second round. They can do so with a win against Nashville. And then San Jose and San Francisco, those 2 teams tied 2-2 in their best out of 7 series. Both those teams looking for that critical 3-2 series lead. Nonetheless, that's all tomorrow on CDL Live. So thanks for watching today, and hope you watch tomorrow. Till then, peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.